Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Daily Trader with Kevin Hincks. I'll be taking you through the next 10 minutes or so. We're going to look at a macro minute. We're going to look at Spotify that has earnings coming out, I believe, after the bell today. So let's get to our macro minute. First and foremost, today's data, we had the NFIB Small Business Confidence Index, and that's the NFIB Small Businesses. And they came out with, now for 34 straight months, this NFIB Small Business Optimism has been trading below its average of 98. Well, it ticked up 2.2 points to 93.7. Still lower than its average, but a nice improvement here. And their chief economist, William Dunkelberg, came out with this. With the election over, small business owners will begin to feel less uncertain about the future of business conditions. Although optimism is on the rise on Main Street, small business owners are still facing unprecedented economic adversity, low sales, unfulfilled job openings, and ongoing inflationary pressures. So getting better for the small business community, but still some struggles going forward with different things. So a little bit of a beat on the NFIB number, but still 34 months below the average of 98. All right, now let's get to our trade today. Spotify, just an incredible story in Spotify. If you think that when this company started, music was dominated by iTunes, right? And they have managed to basically obliterate iTunes. Meanwhile, also getting into podcasts, Joe Rogan, 47 million people between Spotify and X platform watched the Donald Trump interview with Joe Rogan. 47 million. The winner of the election was on Joe Rogan. The loser of the election decided not to go on Joe Rogan. Pretty incredible story there. But Spotify, they're doing, think about it. If you go on Spotify right now, and I'm a fan of Spotify for many reasons, I think the ease which you use around the platform is pretty impressive. But now they've got AI, and they're making up playlists based on what you listen to, and they're using AI to up user engagement, content discovery. It's helping. They use AI to see what you listen to and give you more of what you listen to. So AI is able to just keep them growing. Now, Spotify's 50-day moving average is $369. There's one of the problems with Spotify. It is significantly higher than its 50-day moving average, and the 200-day moving average is around $312 and change. So it has rallied significantly away from some of the technical levels, and it's got earnings coming out. So one way it does, because it's going up, because it's reaching an overbought status, the current RSI is about 71, almost 72, with earnings coming out. You can look at a practice trade in Spotify by thinking, well, what if it were to come out with earnings? Remember, when the bar is high like this, you can have a lot of good news and the stock can still go down. But if you wanted to be bullish and give yourself a little cushion, the trade I looked at was selling a downside put vertical in Spotify. We went into this week's expiration, November 15th, and sold you've got an expected move in Spotify of about $37. So we lined that up pretty well. And we sold the 370 put vertical for about $240. It's trading about $220 now. So somewhere between $220 and $240 as we sold this trade. It gives you about 5.5 deltas. You're collecting theta. You're short Vega. We would expect implied volatility to come down once the earnings event is over. So you're short Vega. You're trading high implied volatility from the short side. Like Microsoft, you're trading low implied volatility from the long side. So fundamentally sound ways to look at implied volatility. Doesn't mean you'll be profitable. If Spotify sells off $50 or $60, this spread will lose money. But it could sell off all the way down to $380 and you could still be profitable on this trade. So it gives you that downside cushion. If the stock stays right where it is after earnings, you're profitable. If it goes up small, goes up big, profitable. If it goes down small, you're profitable. The only way this trade would get would lose money and be violated if you violated that $380 strike, which is currently $34 below where the stock is trading right now. So a short Vega, short put vertical for an earnings event in Spotify. All right, that's our trade today. Have a great day, everyone. This is Kevin Hincks with another version of Daily Trader. Have a great day, everybody.